Good afternoon. It's getting pretty rough out here. We got a lot of rain this past week and it's getting hot. So today was one of those 0.1%er type days. The way I set my stuff up, 99.9% of what I do, it's optimized in efficiency with small truck, small trailer, and it pays off 99.9% of the time. It makes it so easy that even I can do it, and I can get out there and do a lot of volume on yards. But today was the 0.1% day, and my main game changer, the Echo 266T, went down. So I had two new customers that had a bunch of edging to do. So it had a solid hour runtime on that job. And then, because, with it being a half shaft, you end up changing out from the edging attachment to the weeding attachment, string trimmer. So it was hot. It'd been taking a good amount of abuse over the past couple of weeks, but not I'm trying to make excuses, because what happened was I went to the next yard and I was edging it, popped up out of the groove, and it was still rotating hard. And it smacked down twice on the concrete with quite a bit of force, and it sheared either the engagement coupling or the clutch drum nose to output shaft coupling, or it sheared the clutches itself. So I don't know yet. I haven't tore it apart, but that is a big deal, because then I had to go to the SRM 225 that's converted. And after being with the 266T, it ain't gonna cut it. And then I had the still 111 RX, FS 111 RX. That is a beast, but it's just not controllable. I mean, it's way out there. It sticks out way too far, and it's frustrating trying to get it on target. The string on target, if you know what I mean. It's hard to describe. If you ran a smaller setup, the smaller setups for maintenance, I mean, it's not made for what I did with it today, which was busting out a new edge and everything on stuff. But so that's kind of my fault, but I'll figure it out. But then then as soon as I got home and switched out, because I don't carry the spares, like I said, I try to be minimalist so it pays off and I can get through these yards quick. So then I came back, got the other weed eater, and I took a backup this time just in case, because I hadn't ran the 225 for a while. So I was set up on that and go to the next yard, and one of the idler pulleys on the mower deck seizes up and starts smoking a belt. So I had to pull back, drive that 10-mile jaunt all the way back, switch out mowers and get back out there, and finally got done. But now changing that pulley won't take but a second, but trying to figure out this string trimmer is the most important, because I've got backup mowers. If I have to go out without that tomorrow, it's not going to be a good scenario. It makes that much difference. It really does. The trade-off is durability, and that's what we're seeing right now. But I'll see if I can get it tore apart. I'll see what's going on. Hopefully it's the mid-shaft coupling. Then I just slide a new drive shaft in it and I'm ready to go. But I got to go take care of some other business, so I'll talk to you later. All right, so to get ready for tomorrow, I got to dig out this mower. So, because the one I like to run, that pulley seized up, and I don't want to pull a pulley off of one of the other ones. And then I'll just have to put it back on after the store opens tomorrow. So I just don't want to go through all the extra hassle. And the 60 will work better for the lawns that I've got for tomorrow. Anyway, so that's what I got to do, is to get ready for tomorrow. Though getting it out saves me a lot of this hassle in the morning, which I'm not really. I like to just get out on the lawns like first thing in the morning. So I even like to sometimes have my trailer already loaded and just leave the mower on it. Let's see if I can remember how to start this thing. Oh. Yeah, the fatigue's starting to add up. Oh shit, it blew a fuse again. Where did I put them fuses? For some reason this thing's blowing fuses. I gotta figure it out, but I haven't had time yet. Yeah, I'll do it every time, just once in a while. And I also got to change the oil on it. Yeah, shoot. It's not liking something. Okay. And then it's a Honda. Everybody's used a Honda knows how good they are at starting. So choke it. Okay, so I got the mower out for tomorrow. That's one step, and then I got to get that weed eater fixed if I can. What I need to do is get rid of this lathe and this bandsaw. So I don't use them enough to justify keeping them. And I could get that lift in on this side. And I need to sell that lawn boy that I fixed. And this is a remote control skateboard that I built. Like, you stand on it and you can go off-road. It's got 4 electric wheel motors on it. It's pretty torquey. I mean, it'll go over some pretty good terrain, but I gotta redo the batteries on it. It uses the Jazzy wheelchair batteries. And I was originally building it like a wagon for moving stuff around, you know. And then I gotta repair that generator, and I'm gonna put it aside because we got storm coming in. Shouldn't need much, just it hasn't been ran for a long time, and the neighbor gave it to me, so I just got to dump the gas and clean the carb, and it should be good to go. But everything else is pretty valuable in here. It's just these could go. And then the idler pulley that went out today, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but these pulleys are, you know, they split in the middle. And then you can get that bearing. Like tonight, I can't get the idler pulley because our store is closed, the equipment dealer. But I can get that bearing itself at Napa or anywhere. So what I used to do is, see these screws? Those weren't there. Those are what they use for sheet metal studs. They're a little self-drilling tapping screw. So what I used to do is I'd take and drill out the little spot welds. If you look real close on one of these, it's not all rusty. You can see little marks. And basically everywhere where these screws are, there was one of those spot welds. And I drilled the spot welds out and I split the pulley. And then I go get a new bearing and just replace the bearing for like $5 instead of paying $30 for the whole pulley. And I haven't been doing that lately because I haven't had time, but actually I could do that tonight if I don't know. I think Napa's closed by now anyway. Because it's just a matter of once you've done it, then you can just take the screws out now. You can just take the screws out and split that pulley and put in a different bearing. All right. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get done tonight. I might just run with my backup on the weed eaters tomorrow. Because I've been running some pretty long hours lately, so we'll see you later.